evening. Welcome back to Matters for Life reality talk show. This is your host. My name is Colson Grace, Unlimited Edition. I'm known as a transformational life coach, a keynote speaker, a leadership strategist, and also a podcast. I just want to welcome you, everyone who's joining us tonight. I don't know who is with me in the studio, but I just want to say I'm so really so excited to be here every Wednesday to equip and transform lives. I know you've been following and you are enjoying our session. This is Matters for Life reality talk show where we discuss realistic matters that are affecting the society and also the lives of individuals. You know that Matters for Life is not only a monologue, but it's a dialogue. You engage, you communicate with us, and honestly, I am so excited. Honestly, I'm really so happy. Yes. So let us, guys. What is happening? I just want to know who is with me, who is joining us. I am really happy. I always say this one. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Indeed, I am happy. So, guys, I'm so excited. And last week, these past 2 weeks, we really had an amazing sessions as we are focusing on a very big event, a double entrepreneurship global network. I believe that you learned a lot as me as an individual, I really learned a lot from our guests, from our speakers. It was really mind-blowing. I encourage you to share the broadcast. I encourage you guys to invite somebody to invite somebody to be part of the show, invite somebody, share the broadcast. There's a man, there's a lady who need this information that we are sharing here. I know you've been doing so well. I love when you comment. I love it when you comment. Honestly, who is with me? I just want to see who is with me in the studio this evening. I just want to see. Please let me know where you're watching me from. I'm seeing 2 viewers. Please let me know where you are watching me from. I want to know who is joining me as we tonight we are focusing on a very serious subject: business growth strategies. You know, sometimes because you've been following and we have really been learning a lot about the entrepreneurship, and tonight we're here to speak how to expand your business. And guess what? I don't have a guest tonight. I am your guest. I'm your coach. I'm gonna coach you. I'm gonna share my ideas. I'm gonna share my mind. So I pray it's gonna be helpful. I pray it's gonna be helpful because sometimes, it's not that I really have made it in business. It's not that my business is blooming and so forth. But I want to tell you something that I believe in growing with other people. I believe in growing and expanding with other people. Sometimes we want to grow so that people, they can celebrate us to say, yes, and a great to speak. No, it's not about that. The impact that we need is whereby we stand together. You hold your brother's hand, you hold your sister's hand, and just say what? It doesn't matter. We know it's a journey. It's not easy, but I'm gonna go with you. Let us move this journey. So this is what I'm gonna do. I say tonight, what I want from you, just hold my hand. I'm telling you, hold my hand. Let us walk this journey. Easy to be in business, not easy to be an entrepreneur. Sometimes you feel like giving up. There's some moment whereby I cry, like literally cry. I cry and say what, I'm so tired because sometimes you like, I'm trying to sell this product, but no one is buying the product. It's really so stressing. It's really so frustrating. And then one thing that I can say, we cannot run away from reality because at the end of the day, there is reality or part of life. And this is what we are here to talk about, to say, we know that there is frustration. We know that you want your idea to expand, but where do we go from here? How do we expand? What strategies, what system you should implement when you're facing challenges? So I'm here to say, bear with me, and don't forget that we are now also broadcasting live on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notifications of the sessions that will be uploading on the channel. I just want to welcome Thelma. I love this lady. Welcome Thelma, all the way from Zimbabwe. I love you so much. You have so much great impact. I love your work. And also don't forget to share the broadcast, invite somebody. It's gonna be amazing. So guys, tonight we just want to talk about business growth strategies. So what is it all about? Because every man, every woman, he always hear, I'm starting this business, I have this idea, I want to do this, I want to do that. So tonight we want to know, how do you expand your business? How to expand your business? So allow me to coach you. Allow me to be your coach tonight. Allow me to please make sure your iPad is ready. Make sure your notebook is ready. Make sure your diary is ready. Maybe your content, make sure your content book is ready, and also your pen, because sometimes you're not a computer so that you can keep everything that we're saying here. So sometimes it's very important whereby when we are talking, some of the things just not done. If there's a point that is really capturing your heart, or is talking to you, or challenging you, please, you are allowed to take down a point. You are allowed to take down a point. It's not for everyone. It's not about it. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. And let's hope you are ready for this session tonight. You are ready to be empowered. You are ready to be motivated. You are ready to be inspired. I always say that by yourself you can take over the world, but together we can change the world. I'm a woman. I'm a young lady who believes in growing with other people. I believe in expanding with other people. Sometimes we think like, okay, I don't have to share with people my ideas or how my systems or how I make it. But listen, I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing. Make sure maybe you have a glass of water next to you, maybe you have a cappuccino, you have a tea, a robust, next to you, just wanna, so that you can take, you've been drinking. I want you to relax. Take a deep breath. It has been a very busy. Take a deep breath and take it out easily, and easy. And there's this calmness that comes with it. I'm telling you, never regret the session. I'm telling you, I promise you, you will never regret the session. It's gonna be amazing. It's for your life. It's for your transformation. Sometimes you just have to pay attention to yourself, not for other people. And no, baby, not for other people, but for yourself, because this is your life. And if you do not take charge, no one is gonna take charge for you on your behalf. You rather be serious about your life. So tonight we are here to speak about business growth strategies. So yes, I'm happy. I'm seeing Thelma. Please, guys, I love you. I love you. This whole week I've been receiving amazing comments. Amazing comments, amazing feedbacks about the reality talk show. You are allowed to send a text to me and say, Grace, you are doing well. You are allowed to challenge me to say, Grace, I have a question. I am here for you, because we're a family. We are growing together. We are a family. Well, the only thing that we want to do is to make impact in the society. It's not gonna take me only, but it's gonna take me and you to make up a solid decision that this is really what I want to do. And yes, this is my life. I love you guys. I'm seeing Sylvia. Oh, my beautiful lady, thank you so much for joining this episode, this session. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you all the way from Midvale, Savannah City, South Africa. I love you so much. And also don't forget to share the broadcast. So guys, thank you for those who have managed to join. I know most of the time we start at 8 o'clock, but today, because of load shedding, life happens and we are here at 8:30. But nevertheless, it's gonna be an amazing and productive session ever. It's gonna be amazing. So let us talk about business growth strategies. What Grace you want to talk about? Because every time, I believe it's a challenge that each and every entrepreneur, every CEO, every manager is facing out there. The business growth strategies, how to expand. I have a product, I have an idea, how to expand. So I'm telling you, you're tuning in at the right time, at the right moment. So let's talk, guys. When you're starting a business, start as an idea. Start as an idea. When you're starting a business, start as an idea. But a business, for your business to grow, you need some principles, some systems that governs your business or your company. Because one thing that I've realized is that your idea need to expand. Like I say, that your business start as an idea. Your business start as an idea, but your business to expand, you need to build systems. You need to build systems. One of the things that I've seen that is really affecting so many businesses out there and maybe you are watching me, you're facing a situation whereby you are trying to expand your idea, trying to expand your business idea, is because you have allowed your emotions to be so much attached to your business. Hello? Maybe you're hearing me and you are watching me, and I want to tell you that the reason why so many businesses are not growing out there, maybe your business is not growing, your NGO is not growing, or your company is not growing, is because you have allowed yourself to be so much attached. You have allowed your emotions to be so much attached to your business. But the moment when you set a system, when you set a system that governs your company, you set a system that governs your business, it becomes higher than your emotions. It rises above yourself. I hope I'm understandable. That, you know, sometimes the reason why we are not growing is because I'm selling a product for $50 US. You know, but the reason, because I have a relative, I have an aunt, I have a sister who needs the product for $30 US. I will now negotiate to say, okay, but she is my auntie, but she is my cousin. And now you negotiate to get to a point where you're selling your product for $30 US, but while you know that your product, its value is $50 US. So this is one of the things that has been affecting so many businesses out there, is because you are getting to a point of compromising. A compromise to say, instead of selling your product for $50 US, you are now selling for $20 US or $30 US because it's your cousin. Why? Because there's a bond, there are emotions involved. But when you set a system that is above your emotions, you're able to say, no, I can't sell a product for $30 US. No, because my company system say this product is worth $50 US, and I'm not gonna change that. I wish I can, but my principles, my company systems, they don't allow me to negotiate at any price. You understand, guys? I hope this is really understandable. That's the reason why so many businesses are not growing, is because we're getting to a point of negotiating. The reason why we are negotiating is because there is no system, or there is no channel that governs your company. So that's why I'm facing challenges. This is one of the things that you need to understand as an individual, that you have to set systems in your company, set systems in your business that governs you, that governs your company. This is very important each and every time, each and every second. You have to know that your company needs systems that governs it, because if you as an individual, you as the founder, you as the entrepreneur, your emotions are so much attached to your product, it's not going to work out. But you need to set systems that governs your company. I hope you understand. So step number one, you need to understand that for a business to grow, you need to be productive. For your business to grow, you need to be productive. What do I mean when I speak about when I say productive? Poverty, listen, poverty is not lack of money. Poverty is not lack of money, but poverty is lack of self-production. And poverty is not lack of resources, but poverty is lack of creativity. Listen, the things that are there. Listen, the things that are there for you to be rich, for you to make some money. But why are we not making some money out there? Is because what is lacking is self-production. You need to be productive. We need to be fruitful. So what do I mean when I say we need to be fruitful? You know, for us, before we have a fruit, we need a seed. Before we have a fruit, we need a seed. And your business idea is a seed. It's a seed to produce a fruit. I hope you understand, guys, what I'm trying to say tonight. Your business idea is a seed, and you need to understand this. Stage number one, you need to be productive. What do I mean? You need to have an idea. because your idea is a seed that will produce a fruit. Your idea is a seed that will produce a fruit. You need to be productive. Step number 2, business growth strategies. You need to multiply. What do I mean when I speak about you need to multiply? What I'm trying to say actually is that to multiply is to reproduce what you produce. Is to reproduce what you produce. There is a fruit, there is a seed, there is a fruit, and reproduce that fruit. I hope you get me. I hope you understand. Those who are watching, I'm coaching, I'm teaching. This is for you, God. I said I need you to be comfortable. I need to grasp and capture what I'm trying to say tonight, because it's really gonna sustain you. It's really gonna sustain your business or company. I say step number 2 is multiply. Multiply is to reproduce what you produce. And then I just want to speak of this famous guy that is known all over the world. You know, we speak about Bill Gates. What do you understand about Bill Gates? Bill Gates produced a fruit, an idea, Microsoft. This is an idea. Yeah, to reproduce it, to multiply. You saw that, yes, this is an idea. It's a seed. It's a seed. It's a seed. It's a good idea. It's a seed. And then the next thing, I need to multiply the seed. That's what we hear about Microsoft, and which is distributed in each and every computer, in each and every laptop, all over the world. You saw that it's a good idea. I have reproduced the fruit. And then the second thing that I need to do is to multiply the fruit. How? Now you see, if you go anywhere, there's a lot of, how many people are in the world, guys? How many students are in the world? How many people who are working day by day, 365 days a year? Everyone is working. In their laptop, there's a Microsoft. Why? In their computer, there's a, why? You saw that this is a good fruit. Yes, I've reproduced the fruit, but it's not good enough, because if I do not reproduce, it's gonna die. What do? I have to multiply. That's why we see there is Microsoft everywhere. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say tonight. Yes, another thing, the third thing that you have to do for your business to grow is to distribute. Distribution is very important. Like what I was saying to you just a few seconds ago. Distribution is very important. What do I mean? What I'm trying to say by distribution is that Bill Gates saw an idea that it was good. Yes, I have reproduced. Yes, now I have to multiply. I have to multiply. I have to multiply. And then after that, to distribute in each and every computer that you see all over the world. You have distributed the idea. So my question for you who is watching me tonight, one question for someone who is following my coaching, for someone who's going to catch up, is that at the moment you have an idea, business idea, have you ever thought of distributing the idea? Yes, because I'm a realistic person. I'm a realistic individual. I'm a coach. You know, I've learned to be so realistic about my life, to be so realistic about my work, to be so realistic about each and everything that I'm doing. I ask myself, I say, okay, personal, I have a coaching company called St. Grace Women Leadership Coaching Business, and also I have a NGO that I'm hosting the reality talk show under. It's called Global Light Empowering Movement. So I asked myself, okay, now I see this is a good fraud. I see I want to empower young people. I want to empower single mothers. I want to empower a boy child. This is a good idea. Yes, I'm here in South Africa. This is a good idea, but I need to distribute the idea. This is what it came in my mind. I said, okay, I know, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I just have to do it because yes, I have reproduced the seed. Now I have to multiply the seed. That's why in my company or in my organization, a lot of things that we are doing, a lot of seminars, a lot of engaging sessions that we host most of the time. But I said, yes, I see it's a good idea. So where do I go from here? So I thought to myself, okay, I need to go back to Zimbabwe. Let me just go back to Zimbabwe. Let me go and distribute the idea. As I'm speaking right now, we have another organization under Global Light in Zimbabwe. And that's why it's okay, this is a good idea. Now there's a team, there's functionality already. So where do I do? Where do I go? You know, what can I do? I say to myself, okay, I've seen this, I've distributed idea, which means I've seen now that, okay, so in 2021, now this idea is really working out. So what should I do? You know, so right now as I'm speaking, I'm thinking, okay, so since we are approaching 2022, what should I do? Where should I go and distribute the idea? Maybe because already I'm working towards Jamaica to distribute the idea in Jamaica, you know. So this is the mindset that we should have. But the reason why we are not growing, because you are keeping the idea to yourself. You know, sometimes the brain is not a brain unless people testifies about your services, about your idea. You know, it's not a brand, because it's very important. Whatever, whether it's a product that you're selling, it's not good enough if it's still in your hands. The product is not good when it's in the storehouse. No, it's not good. But the moment it's a good product when people use it. It's a good product when you offer your service and people they are able to come back to say, no, we know that I love your service. I love your service. I love your product. You know, this is where you know that, okay, which means I'm dealing with the right thing. I'm dealing with the right product. Okay, all right, I need to change here and there. But the reason why so many people are so affected and there's no business growth, maybe it's your brain is not growing, is because you're keeping the idea to yourself. But if this is the time, this is right away by, you don't know how you're going to do it, but you have to distribute the idea. At the moment when it has impact in other people's life, this is where your business is going to grow. Yes, now we are able to testify. You know, there are a lot of things we are hearing about Instagram. There's Instagram, there are a lot of apps. There's Facebook, you know, there's Twitter. There are a lot of things that are just taking place. And now we are able to testify, okay, all right, I'm using StreamYard. StreamYard is a good app because I'm able to go live and things like that. But how can I testify about StreamYard, or how can I testify about Facebook? What I've never used the Facebook. It's very difficult. It's a very difficult task. But the moment when we are able to stand and testify about your brain, about your services, you know, it gives you confidence, you as the producer, to say, no, I'm selling the right product. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, and it's really helping someone tonight. Yes, you need to be productive. It's not enough being productive. You know, sometimes it's not enough to being productive. Be productive, multiply it. You don't need to multiply your idea. Multiply your idea. Multiply your idea. Yes. So let us hear. I hope you are getting the point. And after that, if you multiply the idea, distribute it so that people they can testify about your brain, people they can talk about your services, and gives you feedback even for you. You know, it gives you the confidence for you to rebrand. It means to rebrand, to change the product. You know, it brings some creativity with it. Because let me just talk about this famous company. Toothpaste company, actual Colgate. You know, it has so many years. We have been using the product all over the world. Colgate. It is, but it does not stop there. It does not stop to say, yes, it was an idea. And because if you check all over the world, you can find the toothpaste Colgate. Why? Because they saw that it was a good fruit. It was a good seed. After having that seed, you have to multiply it all over the world. You can see we have McDonald's all over the world. You know, These are one of the things that we should learn from big companies. What is their strategy? What are they using for them to be so successful each and every time? I believe this is really gonna help somebody every time, every time, every time, every time. So yes, and then another thing, and tonight I'm not gonna be so long. I'm just gonna be short, sharp, and short, and so informative. And another thing, I think this is stage 4. You need to control the market. You know, sometimes when you speak about controlling the market, what is killing so many people? And then one of the things that I just spoke about last week, I was speaking that, you know, sometimes you are an entrepreneur, you have been in the industry for 3 months. There's an entrepreneur who has been in the same industry for 10 years. Now you are competing with them. Listen, because of the experience and time in the process, the result you're going to produce is not the same. Yeah, being real. You know, sometimes facts have no feelings. You just have to be real. I'm just being true. I'm just being real. You know, so the moment when you are not, because of the process of the time, you will never produce the same results. And then here we are talking about control the market. So my business lady, my businessman, what do I mean when I talk about controlling the market? I want you to bear with me and understand that, you know, when I say control the market, I'm not speaking about competition. I'm speaking about dominion. You have to dominate in the market. I speak about dominion. When I speak about controlling the market, you as a business lady, you as a businesswoman, your company, your brand should dominate the market. It should dominate the market. If your company cannot dominate the market, just leave the business. If your company does not dominate the market, just leave the business. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna take you anywhere, because one thing that is gonna give back to frustration after frustration. But the moment you have to get to a point whereby, no, I'm not in a competition with anybody, but one thing that I just have to do is to dominate the market. How do you dominate the market? That's why whereby I spoke about, you know, distributing your brand. People, they should know your brand. This is why the moment when they know a brand called Matters for Life reality talk show, people, you know, we are dominating the market. You want to dominate the market. It's not competition. You're not competing with your neighbor, with your friend, you know, but you are competing with yourself. You have to dominate the market, control the market. Yes, yes. I hope you are learning something. I just want to read a view, a statement from Sylvia. She's saying, I'm not self-productive, but productivity is in me, and I shall multiply. Thank you so much, Coach. I'm still learning. Thank you so much. I love your comment. Thank you so much. You know, so this is one of the things that has been holding so many people, that control the market, dominate the market. People, they should know your brand. The first thing, productivity. Second thing, multiply the idea, multiply that thing that is in you, because you know sometimes when you have a vision or you have a business plan, you know where you want to go to, but what is training you to say, no man, I just feel so tired, is because you've never learned the system. But tonight I'm just here to say productivity is very important. When you're productive, get to a point whereby you are sure of your product. Yeah, you are very sure of your product, and say, this is a seed. I'm telling you, there is no greater idea that is bigger than another idea. This is for you. It's not about competition. That idea is okay. Let me tell you something. That idea that is on your diary, that idea that is in your heart, that idea that is in your mind is perfect. Is perfect. Remember what I told you. One thing that is really affecting us is because we think that poverty is lack of money. No, poverty is not lack of money, but poverty is lack of self-production. Because you have to understand that for you to have a chair, you need, the resource is there, the tree is there, So you just need to be a smart thinker. We spoke about being a smart thinker. So guys, I hope you are learning something, that from today you know that poverty, you're not poor because there is no there is there is no money. No, you are poor because what is lacking in your life is self production. And know again that poverty is not lack of resources, but poverty is lack of creativity. You need to be so creative. Multiply the idea. When you have multiplied the idea, I multiply, 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 multiply. When you have multiplied the idea, distribute the idea. Distribute the idea. I said, a brand is not a brand when people are not talking about you have to dominate the market. And dominating the market does not mean you have to compete with your neighbor. You have to know to build an unresistible brand. I hope I'm really helping somebody. I'm really so much happy for this session. As I told you that today I'm gonna be sharp and so informative. Please, this is very important. Capture this. Just capture the system is really gonna help you. You know what? It's really gonna help you. Productivity, multiply, distribution, and control the market. People who are controlling the market are not just weak people. People who are controlling the market, they are so bold, they are so radical, they are sure of what they are doing. This is what I want to invoke in you. That be that woman, that be that man who's really so bold to say yes, yes, yes. From today on, I'm going to be so radical. Listen, and another important thing that I just want to emphasize before I go is that systems are very important in the company. Systems are very important in your company. Systems are very important in your business, because and I think that's one of the things that has been really affecting me, because I host seminars most there and they different in different parts of the world. Imagine, I have a sister that I grew with, and now I'm hosting an event. I'm hosting an event that is worth each ticket, each ticket is 30 pounds. 30 pounds, yes. And because I have a sister, I have 10 friends that they want to get the tickets for 10 pounds. And now I have to compromise, because whatever I want to do is so much attached to my emotion, but you have to get to a point whereby your emotions are not so much attached to your company. If at the moment, whether it's a business that you're running, whether it's a company that you have, and you are still making your decisions based on your emotions, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work out. But if you develop that character of knowing that you have to set systems that are above you, I'm telling you, I'm giving you 3 months. You'll see change. You'll see growth. You'll see people testifying about your brand. You'll see people talking about your services. But this needs you to be so radical in decision making. Yes. Yes, this lady that you see, my name is called Sandra Grace, limited edition. I'm known as a transformational life coach, a keynote speaker, a leadership strategist, and also a podcaster. You know what? Yes. So I have an announcement. There's an upcoming event that will be taking place for December at Joburg Theater. Listen, please get your tickets. It's gonna be amazing. We are hosting Mixes for Life reality talk show live with the live audience, whereby you get to interact with us, get to ask us questions. It's gonna be amazing. And we have a beautiful guest all the way from Cape Town. Her name is Buledi. She's a career coach. It's gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, our tickets are just going for 200 rands. I think it's just 2 weeks to go to the event. And make sure that you get your tickets at the website, Tropic Theater website. Is going to be amazing. I love you all. I love to see your comments. I love to hear from you. Please let us catch up next week, 8 p.m. As we'll be hosting another amazing episode, how to build legacy. How to build legacy. It's going to be amazing. I love you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. This is your lady signing out. Sonia Grace. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.